Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the Guild Wars 2 PvP build guide. We're on DF Bunker Elementalist this time. A lot of people, you guys, have asked for this build, so yeah, I decided to just make the build. I do have an older version of this build on the channel, but it's pretty outdated and bad now. So yeah, let's get into it. On this side we have the Dagger and the Focus, of course. One sec, be right back. So I'm just going to run through some shit and explain to you like how to deal with some of the troubles right now, which are Condi Warrior, and that's pretty much it. Maybe Scrapper a little bit, but yeah, so I just waited for the patch to hit today before I recorded this, because just in case they changed something on LE, which I doubted they would anyway, I didn't want to have to I didn't want to record some outdated build again, so yep. On the Dagger and the Focus, the runes are pretty important in this build, so Transference, Sigil, and a renewal. So let me go through Transference. So outgoing healing effectiveness is increased by 10%. So we stack this up with Aquatic Benevolence, so that's 25% extra healing. Then one of the major traits of the build, Elemental Bastion. It's a 1.4k heal. What's 25% of that? Like 330 or something like that, around 330 extra healing. So yeah, we get up to about 17 to 1800 healing per aura we give to an ally. And I'll go through the powerful aura trait in a minute, which is not compulsory anymore with the build. You only lose 2 heals if you don't take this. Or 3 actually, I guess. And you gain a shit ton more survivability against Warrior right now. Warrior did take a bit of a nerf in the patch though. It's now Longbow F1 only cleanses 3 conditions instead of 6. But yeah, the condition damage bomb is still there, so I guess Condi Pressure works better against Warriors, so we may see a few more Mesmers. Maybe Condi Rev might come back or some shit, who knows. Soldier Rune for the Condi Clear on Shouts, so there's that. And then Cleric Amulet, so of course for the healing, the toughness, here are the stats. While we're in Earth we have over 3k armor, which is really powerful. And yeah, let's go through the traits. So in water we have Soothing Ice, gain a free frost aura every 20 seconds basically, and a regen. So let's just set up the build and take Cleansing Water for now. So whenever you grant regen to yourself or an ally, remove a condition. So Soothing Ice would grant regeneration to yourself. Wait, what is this? Yeah, this is to yourself, sorry. Then you'd get a Frost Aura, which would apply regeneration. So that's 2 lots of regeneration. And that would clear 2 conditions. So this passive trait removes 2 conditions, which is really nice. That's why it's definitely beneficial over Stop, Drop, and Roll. And also the Freeze Aura as well is really great for chilling and 10% damage reduction. Then, Soothing Disruption, so cantrips grant regen and vigor. Again, more regen, so that's a Condi Clear on your cantrip. Every skill you have on your utility bar, and heal and elite, clears a condition now with this build. So also reduced recharge, so you can blink around to places faster. I may make a blink guide or some shit soon. Who knows? Yeah, blink, regen, vigor, nice and easy. Then Cleansing Water, so I already explained that. If you do choose, I'll go through this shit. So the only applied aura skills that do not come from Shouts is Lightning 3, Fire 5, and Sorry, I was eating some shit, got stuck in my throat. But yeah, so Firewall, so Fire 4 plus Earth 3 is also an aura, so that's a Fire Aura. I'll show that off here. NGC sees you too much, we'll show it off in the belly. So you get the Earth 3 off, and you get the Earth 3 again, it's a Fire Aura. Then the Air 3 again, an aura. So if you choose to take Powerful Aura, none of the auras I just showed you will, if you choose to not take Powerful Auras, sorry, none of the auras I showed you will apply to nearby allies. So you'll lose about 4.5k healing to nearby allies every 25 or so seconds, right? Every 25 seconds you lose about 4.5k healing to your allies. Since this build is primarily based around healing allies and keeping yourself alive, I don't know, it's up to you whether you want to take that. If you're versing more than 2 Condi players, I recommend taking Cleansing Water, so 2 or more Condi players. If not, you definitely want to take Powerful Water. But yeah, Cleansing Water, so all these auras apply regen, so let's just get over here. More regen, more regen, more regen, regen city, regen, and yeah, regen from here. None of your water skills can be regen with this build, however. If you do take a Warhorn, which is pretty bad. I'm just saying though. You do get some more regen there. What else? Yep, so yeah, I'm just going to stick with that for now. And moving on to Earth, so yep, condi clear build and AoE healing build basically. Moving on to Earth, we have free armor of Earth again, some more regeneration, so condi clear plus stability, protection, and a stun break. Then reduced recharge on all Earth skills and reduced. You recover quickly more. What's it called? Cripple, immobilize, and chill have 33% reduced time on your character. But yeah, the reduced recharge on skills is really great for Focus 4 and 5 on Earth. If you don't take this, has a 25-second cooldown and a 50. This goes down to a 16 pretty much, and a 33, which is really big. This is a really big important skill. Then Diamond Skin, so if you're above 75% health, every 1 second you will remove a condition, so that's how the trait works. Simple, easy to understand. So that health threshold is about 10k by the way, so you have about a 3.4k health leeway, which is just basically popping 2 auras and you're back above. You're back up to full. So yep. In Tempest, Eye of the Storm, so proc a shout. This shout does not give you an aura, although it does still clear a condition because of our Soldier Amulet, so there's that. And it's a free stun break again, as well as your Earth skill there. We do lack stun breaks with the build. Yeah, but we do have a lot of invulns and stability and all that shit. And yeah, so then auras you apply grant regen and vigor, works really nicely with cleansing water. You can take Harmonious Conduit if you choose to take Powerful Aura. If you do take Harmonious Conduit, it pretty much secures your overload. So I sometimes recommend taking Unstable Conduit with that, so get them conduits going. But yeah, this is a really nice stun break, but this is more aura share oriented, so these two skills work really nicely with Powerful Aura as well. But yep, Elemental Bastion, I already explained that, but every 30 seconds you basically get a Frost Aura again, which is more regen, which is a condi clear, or if you do take Powerful Aura, it's more healing. So yeah, it's about a 1.7k heal to allies. Let's just drop into Powerful Aura really quick. Let's find a guy who's taking damage. No one really? Go hit something. It's not gonna hit the Mesmer, is he? But yeah, so utilities wise, Wash the Pain Away of course for a massive 5, 6, 7, 8, about an 8k heal, 8k ish. It's a 7k plus 25%, which is about a 9k heal to allies, which is really strong. That heals up pretty much half of their health. Then the blink for the mobilities, and the regen and vigor and all that shit. Feel the burn for the aura, the condi clear, the regen, the burning, the damage, and the might. Then flash freeze for again damage, regen, condi clears, chill, and this does have a bit of a high cooldown. If you're going to run Stronghold to climb and you're going to cheese that out, do take Eye of the Storm over Flash Freeze, because Eye of the Storm makes the door breakers move really quickly. And then of course Rebound for the, 4k plus 25% of that. It's a 5k heal to your allies, plus it gives them an aura if they don't proc that, so that's about a 1.7k. I can't believe no one's taking damage, Jesus. I guess I'll do it to myself. Proc the aura there, and how much do we heal for? 1.3k on ourselves, but that's because we don't benefit from 25% healing to allies. You can pump out a bit of damage with this build if you watch my rotation here. Then air auto attack, and of course we get mowed while we're recording. What else? What else could happen? Air overloading as well, so if you have damage, also blinking while you're air overloading. Fire 3 again, if you have any damage. Fire overload going. While try and blast might where you can. And make sure you always try to fire overload for that skill. Yeah, blast might get good stats. The more might, I think it's got good ripped, but the more might you have, of course, the more damage you really do need to mind with this build. Again, projectile block skills, you do have a lot of reflex and blocks. Swelling Wounds is really nice against Guardians. Warriors when they switch over to Longbow. Yeah, basically you just gotta beat this shit up. Always watch your team self on the side. What else? Try and stay in the team fights, but if your team wants to leave you on mid, you'll have to stay there because pretty much no one can kill you in 1v1 except a really good warrior. On Legacy mid, it's beneficial for you to stay there, because even if Warrior does try to 1v1, you can just kite around and chase them. Legacy point is about that big, so yeah, you just imagine yourself kiting around the point. The Warrior does catch you, just blink over to the other side, get a nice quick juke. Use line of sight to your advantage, always kite around whenever you get low. Switch into water if you have to, kite around some pillars, and re-engage in the fight to lose focus, and then heal up your team. For example, let's say you die at mid. Let's say this is mid, there's an enemy there, you die at mid, enemy's 1v1ing. You're coming from spawn over here. This is a situation that happens quite often, especially in pug games that I see. Our ally is over there, he's fighting the Guardian 1v1, he's about to die. I'm going to start water overloading about here, and then I'm going to blink in right near the end and heal up our ally, because the final proc of water overload does 4k heal, 5k heal actually, sorry, and it does give regen as well, so again, more condi clear. But yeah, condi clear is very important in this meta because of all the warriors and necros, but again, if you don't verse a team like that, you verse like a scrapper, druid, thief, guardian type of team with all power builds, you can switch it up to the Aura share build, so yep. That's pretty much it. I haven't been playing much ranked PvP at the moment. 2 or 3 games a day only. Been getting about 1 pip out of those 2 or 3 games. We got 2 yesterday. We got 3 the day before that. 3 and then 2, I think. I don't know, maybe 3. But yeah, I haven't been playing much ranked PvP. Been busy. I'll definitely get to Legendary, but yeah, it might take a while. There's already quite a few people in Legendary. Yeah. I've been playing against some PZ people late at night whenever I queue, like Marvin, Paul, all them folk. But yeah, I see some ESL names as well. Tarsis, Dalton, shit like that. Yeah, also a few SPVP players, there's quite a few actually. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the Elementalist build guide, hope you guys like it, and check it out in ranked. Please play Ellie more, I've seen like barely any Ellies in ranked, I've always had to play for the team. I did play Scrapper though, because we were queuing with Ellie in these few games, but yeah. Play Ellie more, watch this build. Yep, subscribe for more videos, and see you guys next time.